Alright you guys, welcome to Cost. This is Cost Plays, and this is World of Tanks Pumpkin Bash mode. I'm in my KV-1S. I put the 85mm gun on it. I eventually did put the purple rammer on it, but for now it's just a regular rammer. I've got insane DPM. 3200 DPM plus. Now I think in this mode I had to use the fire shot for the mission. The mission required us to use the fire shot in 3 different battles in order to get the gunner crew girl for this Halloween event. There's 5 crew members already. We got the commander already with the introduction to this mode, and this is the 2nd level. Now a lot of people find that when they bring like their light tanks, for example, that the camo rating and view range and binocs and all that stuff has absolutely no bearing on this mode, none. So I was using LT432 in the tier 8 version of this game, and I found that I had to remove the camo and different things on it, and so that I could make it reload quicker to get the DPM up. And so right now I have to remember that my light tank LT432 is not not ready for, not going to be good at pubs. Look at this guy circling the crap out of me. I end up finding out later that this Cromwell is the #1 player on his team, but he learns a valuable lesson from me in this, that you don't screw with a fucking heavy tank when he's got himself in a good position. You'll see. I think someone tries to ram me. I don't think I have the ramming skill on this tank yet, but eventually after I put the purple rammer on this thing, I did put the ramming skill on this. Not that I was ramming tanks, but what was happening is people were coming like Cromwells and ramming into the side of me, and killing themselves, which was great. Actually, the people that have the ramming skill that ram into me, they just bounce off me with no damage. But look at the reload time on this thing. It's unbelievable. So I used my health kit there to stop the fire and fix everything. I'm not even in like a, you know what I mean? I'm not even on a cap or nothing. When these guys start getting these pumpkins and stuff, nobody cares about the pumpkins. The jack-o'-lantern, you could get you a special power, but if you die, whoever kills you gets the power, so we'll just go with that. So that Cromwell, with the 10,000 damage at the end of the game, I think he was #1 on his team. He's got the skill. See, I should have used recovery right away. Notice I don't have a repair kit. I have 2 fire extinguishers. Oh, here comes a Cromwell. Oh, no, that's not this. Yeah, death in this game doesn't matter in this mode. You could die 9, 10 times, it doesn't matter. It's all about damage, and we're ahead by almost 1,000. We're ahead by almost 2,000 now. I know there's going to be other skills. The other crew members, like the driver, is probably going to force us to use the ramming skill. And we'll have to ram tanks, get so many ram kills to get the mission done. I mean, that's how it's going to be. Most people are not interested in this mode at all. You don't make any money in this. At first, we were making 30K now, but when it first started, we weren't making anything at all. It was just pure loss, and it still is a pure loss because they give you 30,000. But when you buy the 3 skills, they're 5,000 each, so there's 15,000. And if you use your repair kit or any other kit, fire extinguisher and things like that, those will cost the automatics 20,000 right there. So you're at 35,000 already. Now that's just a fire extinguisher. Then you repair yourself. There's another 20 or 5, depending on if you have the large or small. You know, so it's pure loss. Absolutely pure loss. The 30k, after you get the 3 things, is 15,000. As soon as you get hit by any tank, and this particular mode, we need to use a fire shot to finish the mission, so everybody has it. So you're guaranteed to catch on fire. And so you're down 5k right off the bat in this game. As soon as you get hit and your fire extinguisher goes off, you're down 5,000k. And then if you use your repair kit, there's another 20, and your health, another 20. So now you're down 45,000. So every time you play this game, this mode, you lose up to 45,000 credits. Even if you use all the small repair kits and the small everything. Here, watch this guy. See, this is where I was like, a light tank just ran me to death. This is when I end up switching my but he ended up dying anyways. This is where after this battle, I think I switched to the ramming skill so that well, once I finished the fire mission, I put the ramming skill on, because the fireball sucks bad. You can only use it once, so everybody has a fire extinguisher. So you shoot somebody, and that's the end of your power, and they don't even take. It says they catch on fire, and you might get like maybe 50 extra damage, and then that's it. You're done. Look at this VK just going around ramming people to death. He won't make it. Oh, that's the Cromwell doing it. So I'm headed to the cab because we gotta. Here we go again with that stupid fucking light tank that rams things. So fucking annoying. I think we lose because of that. These guys are ramming for full health. You know what I mean? They're hitting you. You know, I got 1100, so he rams me for 1100 damage. You know, it seems a little excessive, wouldn't you say? You know, it's not. Let's just put it this way: when this mode is done, the NA will be glad it's gone. We don't know about. I can't speak for EU. EU is a different kind of, different world, different life, different rules. America, we can say whatever the hell we want without repercussion. Like for example, Germany is not allowed to talk about the German history in World War II, Nazis and stuff. It's forbidden against the law. Well, we have freedom of speech here in America. We can say whatever the hell we want, whether you like it or not. We don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, we don't care. Because we don't have to care. We have that freedom of speech. This is the reason why everybody left the UK and went to America and discovered it, because they wanted to be away from tyranny, dictatorships, being, head cut off because you're a Christian, all these things. It was just one of them things. Oh yeah, I've got the permatrack thing now. What are you gonna do? This guy can do nothing. This is the guy that was ramming me. I just put him in his place. I had the power where you blow the tracks off with every penning hit. Of course, it bounced the side of the Cromwell, because he's a purple player, and so he's gonna get special RNG. It's just how the game works. Good players get good RNG, bad players get bad RNG. They're all trying to kill me. They all want me. Am I gonna survive it? I am. We're looking to use some team help here. Yeah, we're beating them up pretty good here. So KV-1S with the 85mm. Look at the reload time on this thing. You can't see it, but I don't remember what it was. It was like 2 something, 248 or something. But then I put the rammer on it, and I got it down to 1 something, 189 or something like that. Something ridiculously fast. So this is actually the slowest shooting version of this tank. This is like the first. I think I got almost 10k on this one. I usually use this. Anyone that knows me knows that I always run the derp on this gun. And it does have 2 stars on the barrel and stuff, and I'm at like 91%. I don't know how to switch the camera. I've pressed every button. Oh, there it is. I've pressed every button on my keyboard trying to figure out how to get control of the camera. But yeah, see, I got the 2 stars there. I'm at 91% with the derp. And that's just it. I've gotten that far with that using the derp. You know, the nerfed derp. You know, the nerfed HE, and you know, stuck with having to use a lot of heat. But it works. Average 450 damage in tier 6. It doesn't take me long. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's all I got for now. That's the bash mode. You can't see results, but there weren't any. You don't get any money or nothing for this mode. It just goes to the end and shows you who did what on the team, and we get some pumpkin points. And it says you get 30k. You know, but after you buy all your stuff to put the tank together, you're down. You know, it's a loss. It's a pure loss. So this mode probably won't last very long because people aren't here to, you know, I mean, we play pubs and we lose money on almost every battle because the economy is broken. You know, the reason why is they don't know how to fix it, and I've given them, you know, many options to help fix it, such as giving a monetary value to the ribbons, so you don't have to change, you know, the economy. It could just stay the way it is, and you don't have to do anything. You just have to, you know, if I get Top Gun, that I should get X amount of credits. You know, if I get Fire for Effect, I should get so many, maybe not as many as Top Gun, but I should get some, maybe 5,000 credits. You see what I'm saying? You get Top Gun, Eye for Eye, Fire for Effect, Duelist. You know, you get those little ribbons that you get at the end. They all should have a monetary value, and that would offset. So I get all, because how many of you guys have gotten like 6,000 or 10,000 damage games and lost 80,000 credits? You know, like you carried, you got more damage than anybody, you got more kills than anybody, more shots, more hits than anybody, more pens, and you lose the most money. Like, wargaming does not reward you for doing well. The reason why they don't notice it is because, you know, you got your CCs, you know, NACCs and your EUCCs and stuff, and most of them aren't that good at the game. They're really not. You know, they play low tier stuff, and they don't question anything, and oh, it's just bad RNG, and oh, it's just this, it's just that. I mean, they're not even competitive players. I mean, how many CCs do you see online and Twitch playing Clan Wars or playing skirmishes? None. Not a single one. They're all playing to 3-mark some specific tank, playing only tier 10s, you know, and that's fine. You guys like watching people play end game tanks, great. You know, if you're learning something from them, great. You know, but they're not competitive players. They're just not. You know, they don't. No, I think there's only a few that actually, you know, play Clan Wars and things like that. But it's not your regulars. You know, I think German Intelligence is one that will play, and that's about it. Damien and all them, I love those guys, but they're not competitive players. You know what I mean? They're strictly community pub CCs. You know, you know, a lot of them are in clans that are inactive and so on and so forth. But that's not the point. The point is, like, if I was to stream on Twitch, you would never see me playing pubs. Number one, because I don't play pubs, because pubs is fucking terrible. I play skirmishes, I play advances, I play Clan Wars, and when we're done and those are no longer available, maybe we'll do some pubs, and you know, with the guys that were on the team together, we'll try and drop in together, whatever, get the missions done for the day. As soon as those 3 missions or whatever, some of us get it done at 1, we're done with pubs. I play 3 games a day in pubs, that's it. And then we go right to training room and we start, and we have this game that we play that it goes from tier 1 to tier 10 is so you have to have from tier 1 to tier 10. So there's plenty of fucking tryhards out there like, I don't have anything but tier 8 and higher. I was like, well, guess what? You ain't playing. And I kick them out. You know what I mean? And that's the end of you. You know, we don't give a fuck, and we're not going to sit there and adjust it for you. We don't care. You need a tier 1 to tier 10. And what we do is, someone will pick a tier, we'll say we pick tier 4. So the 2 teams are picked, everyone gets their tier 4 tank, and we go and we fight. The winner gets to pick the next map. The loser gets to pick the next tier. So we have already used tier 4. Therefore, tier 4 is no longer available. So you have tier 1, 2, 3, or 5 to 10, and that's it. And it just keeps breaking down, so there's going to be exactly, obviously, 10 games. And at the end of the 10 games, whatever team wins, you know, gets the bragging rights. Sometimes we'll give out gold, you know, or whatever. But it's kind of hard to give gold out to 8 or 10 people on a team. So a lot of times it's just bragging rights. It just depends. We play other games too, you know. But that's the main one, is the you know, tournament elimination in train wars. It's a pure loss, absolutely. We make so much money in skirmishes and stuff because we use clan boosters and stuff. Crazy amount of money. I make 80, 90,000 per battle. You know, easy. And I'm shooting pure gold sometimes and still make that kind of money. So yeah, pubs is nothing. It's a waste of time. You can't make any money in it unless you play overpowered tanks, and it's just stupid. So anyway, so this is all I got for this mode. This is called Pumpkin Bash. Sorry about the little rant about pubs, but you know, in my eyes, it really is the downfall of the game and the toxic community, obviously. So anyway, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed it. Press like and give me a subscribe and do all these things to help the channel. Most of you guys don't say shit, so you know, it doesn't help any. But anyways, thanks for watching. Cost is out.